So here's the close-up. There's the box. Open it up. Inside, you get the tank with one head actually installed and 2 extra heads. These are not that hard to see if you're wearing your glasses. This is one I just took out because I wanted to show you a clean one. Okay. So there's the filthy one. This is the 2.8 ohm. And this one. So there's the tank. Marked on the bottom. ViVi Nova. And, you know, I'm not sure why, but, you know, it's got up to 2.8 mil would give you right there. And I guess that's where they want you to stop. So, very cool. Top comes off. Bottom comes off. Tube comes out. And you can actually buy colored tubes. Like, and I probably didn't bring it out with me because I'm tired today. You can get solid colors. And I do have one solid color one. So there's the inside. And I'm sure you can't see that. But it says 1.8 ohm. That's the low res. Now I will tell you, and this happens on pretty much every review I've seen. The first one that comes in it is never the good one. It's the first one I had ended up tasting burnt, and I couldn't get the burnt taste out of it. So these are replaceable, obviously. Oop, just unscrew it. And the coil is at the top. I have to say, not a fan of anything with the coil on the top. I don't know what they were thinking, but there. You put that on, you screw the bottom, and fill it. So, what I'm going to fill it with is my, you know, normal absinthe. Pretty simple. And I mean, the opening on this is so wide, you don't need anything like this, but I just happen to have this with me. And fill it to the line. Screw the top on. Give it the little swirly. Dump it upside down. Get the wicks nice and wet. I would let it sit for a bit, just to avoid the whole burnt taste thing, because once you get burnt taste in anything, there's really no coming back from it. So, this is a brand new one. Let's see how it vapes. So I'm putting my ViVi Nova on my bolt that happens to be kicked. Now, this has a low res head on it. So this would be fine if I just put it on my Ego. On down. So, but for the other heads, if I have to use them, I'll throw it on the kick and it'll taste just the same, I suppose. That is not bad. Although, I mean, it's going to vape like any tank would vape. Well, no, not really. So you gotta always do this. This is what annoys me about these top coil ones. You're always doing this. That's why I still prefer the Cardo tanks, because you're feeding it at the bottom. You never have to do any kind of swirly whatever. But let's get in the shot here. I find that in anything with the top coil, the taste is muted. Like, even with these, anything with the top coil, it just seems like it mutes the taste. This is my absinthe, and it should be kicking my ass. And it's not. Not a fan of the ViVi so far. I mean, it's a great concept, I guess. Replaceable heads, but the Cardos are replaceable in these. And these are, I don't know. This one I'm going to put it on the kick and see how it goes. Okay. I'm finding with this bolt that I have to use an extended, a little 510 extender on them. I have no idea why. It's just the connector with this thing. The bolt, by the way, is Frankenstein inside, because the original one just didn't cut it. Okay, I don't know why, but kicked. This one's kicked. It's set at 8.5. So, low res and 8.5 watts. Much better. The taste is better. And the throat hits better. Much more to the original. Now this is the absinthe in my regular dual core Cardo. And I'm getting like, I'm doing juice reviews for a couple of hours. Alright. The flavor in that is way better than in this. Well, not way better, but much better. And that's just a 3.7. But of course, the steamy kicks like a truck. Hits like a truck. Kicks like a horse. Whatever. A great concept, except I really wish these were upside down. Because I really hate having to swirl it and, you know, get the wicks wet. I just prefer not to have to deal with it. But a little higher voltage, even with the low res, it's 1.8 head on it. It's a little better at a higher voltage. Really super easy to fill, like absolutely no-brainer to fill. You can see what you're doing, you can see your juice level, but the only downside is the whole tippy thing. And it does, yeah, I'm not a fan of the tippy thing, but otherwise, not bad.